Welcome to Fantasy Audiobook. Reiki Recovery. Get the Succubus at the beginning 46. Reiki Recovery. Get the Succubus at the beginning chapter 46. Lin Feng dragged the two out of the quagmire. The injury was serious, and Fang Dahai had even fainted due to excessive blood loss. I was careless, I didn't expect that ghost to be so strong. Du Hyaming lay on the ground, his body was simply bandaged, looking at the night sky, his expression was a little bleak. 2 7-Stargate divisions can't kill an A-class Ghost King. If they are known by the people of the Special Operations Force, they will definitely be laughed off. That ghost is very special, and it is already a great life if it is not dead. Lin Feng said while helping Fang Dahai bandage the wound. If Du Hyaming knew that the ghost they were facing could withstand the attacks of S-class ghosts, and even escape from S-class ghosts, I don't know how they would feel. In Lin Feng's opinion, it was already very good that the two of them could survive. Yes, Du Hyaming sighed, then looked at Lin Feng and asked, I would like to know how you beat him away. Du Hyaming was very concerned. The strength of their 7-Stargate division could not be beaten. No, they failed miserably without even seeing the shadow of the other party. And Lin Feng is only a new realm, but he beat the other party away. He can't think of how Lin Feng did it if he wants to break his head. Lucky, found his body, gave him a stick, and he ran. Lin Feng repeated the question he had just answered. But Du Hyaming still wanted to say something, but was stopped by Lin Feng. You can still move. If you can move, leave quickly. If the other party kills back, I can only leave you and run. Seeing that Lin Feng was unwilling to say, Du Hyaming could only give up. Let's go, just hand over this gorilla to me, Du Hyaming said. If Fang Dahai was awake at this time, he would definitely jump up and beat him. Gorilla, Fang Dahai's most hated name. No, I'll do it. You alone. Du Hyaming just wanted to say, you alone. He may not be able to move his back, when he saw Lin Feng directly transform Fang Dahai into a disappearance. Huh, what about people? What is this situation? Du Hyaming looked at Lin Feng in surprise. Big change of living people. Oh, I put him in the storage, don't worry. Lin Feng said lightly. Storage, what did you say? Do you have storage space? Du Hyaming exclaimed, as if a nuclear bomb exploded in the sea of his heart. Only then did he notice that when he asked Lin Feng to clean up Zhang Xing's body before, he seemed to have put Zhang Xing's body into the storage space. Why didn't I notice it just now? Du Hyaming was remorseful, feeling that he had missed a great opportunity. Yes, what's so strange about that? Lin Feng didn't understand why Du Hyaming was shocked. Isn't it just a storage space? As for such a big reaction. In fact, it was no wonder that Du Hyaming was so surprised to hear that Lin Feng had storage space. Because storage space is not something that anyone can have. People who can have storage space must have a very strong background. Because the storage space can only be created by the 9-Stargate Venerable, and it can only be created at the cost of self-lowering strength. It is simply impossible to get without background. Of course, Lin Feng didn't know these at all. Du Hyaming now knew that he had actually offended a prince. Remembering all the previous things, Du Hyaming couldn't help but break out in a cold sweat behind him. No wonder it's just that Menshin's strength is not afraid of himself. No wonder he can repel that A-grade Ghost King. This kind of combination together, everything can be explained. A rich kid who has experienced training outside, how can he not have treasures to defend himself? Dare to ask Lin Feng's little brother's storage space where it comes from. Du Hyaming stiffened and asked. The title has also become much more affectionate, but I dare not climb too much and can only be called a little brother. Oh, heirloom, Lin Feng said. Since he could let Du Hyaming know, he had already thought of a reason. Rumble. A thunderous slash exploded above Du Hyaming's head. Home, family heirloom. Du Hyaming was a little hesitant when he spoke. Family tradition, direct lineage, this is even more significant. Lin Feng didn't know at the moment, his image became mysterious and noble in Du Hyaming's eyes. Oh, by the way, I can't tell anyone about my storage space, got it? Lin Feng said. Du Hyaming's performance made Lin Feng feel that something was wrong, and he specially reminded him. Is this thing rare? Yes, I will keep it a secret. Du Hyaming quickly nodded and said. Seeing Du Hyaming like this, Lin Feng confirmed his thoughts even more. ... After handing everything over to Du Hyaming, Lin Feng returned to the dormitory, and it was already 4 o'clock in the morning. After a simple wash, Lin Feng fell into bed and slept. He was too tired. At noon the next day, Lin Feng was woken up by Song Yishan's message. As soon as he went downstairs to prepare for Song Yishan's place, he met Yang Yan, who had returned from training. Coming back so soon, Yang Yan was a little surprised to see Lin Feng. Don't play outside for a few more days, and it's been less than a day. I'm exhausted. If I don't come back, I have to stay outside. Lin Feng moved his muscles and said. Last night was so intense. Yang Yan was a little surprised. Almost didn't even die, you say? How many people, so miserable that they even lost their lives? Isn't it just 2 people? You can't do it. Yang Yan glanced at Lin Feng and said meaningfully. What 2 people? Take me with a total of 4 people. Lin Feng began to confuse what Yang Yan was talking about. 4. Yang Yan was shocked. I remembered meeting Chen Feng and Wu Yuan last night. Zhang Meng, Zhang Jing, who else is it? Meng Shulan. No, when did you take Meng Shulan down? That's too fast. Yang Yan couldn't help but admire Lin Feng's speed, no wonder he was tired. 1 vs 3. Who can stare at this? Lin Feng noticed that Yang Yan's eyes were getting more and more wrong when he looked at him, so he asked, You have been weird just now, something is not quite right. No, I just admire brother Lin Feng a little. Saying that, Yang Yan approached Lin Feng and asked in a low voice, When will brother Lin Feng teach the little brother 2 tricks? Little brother, I am still single. What 2 tricks to teach? Lin Feng didn't know why. Yang Yan couldn't help but give Lin Feng a roll of his eyes, and directly picked things out. Last night, someone saw you go to the hotel with the Zhang family sisters and Meng Shulan. Quote. To the hotel. Lin Feng was stunned, and in connection with what Yang Yan had just said, he finally understood. Go to a Freck hotel. Also, why did a Meng Shulan suddenly come out again? Lin Feng asked. Did I hear me wrong? Yang Yan frowned and said, That guy from Wu Yuan said that you went shopping with the Zhang family sisters in the afternoon, and ate with Meng Shulan in the evening, and even the room was ready. After Lin Feng listened, his face was full of black lines. Although Yang Yan is right, it is not this thing to link up. Reiki recovery. Get the succubus at the beginning 47. Reiki recovery. Get the succubus at the beginning chapter 47. In the end, Lin Feng didn't want to explain anything more, and went directly to Song Yishan. Lin Feng, you came, I heard that you were yesterday. Hearing Song Yishan mention yesterday's incident, Lin Feng couldn't help but get depressed. Chen Feng and Wu Yuan's 2 guys are really the same gossip, they really say it when they see people. Yesterday I went on a mission with people and didn't go to the hotel. Lin Feng said first, he could not explain again. What hotel? Song Yishan was stunned for a moment, not understanding what Lin Feng was talking about. Oh, it's okay, teacher Song, please say. Lin Feng immediately reacted and said. Song Yishan glanced at Lin Feng suspiciously and continued. Some people in the special combat team are a little more radical, I hope you don't take it to heart. Quote. It's about Du Haiming taking me away. Lin Feng shook his head and said, It's okay. Teacher Song called me here for. Oh, you're done with entering the special operations team. Song Yishan said. Qin Heshan and the principal have unanimously agreed to let you enter the first team. A team, is there any difference between Team 1 and other teams? Lin Feng heard that Song Yishan specially emphasized the first team, and couldn't help asking. Lin Feng doesn't know much about the special combat team, but he knows that some difficult tasks are generally made by the people of the special combat team. Just like the A-grade ghost king I met last night. It almost fell into someone else's hands. The special combat team is divided into 5 teams, each team does not exceed 20 people, while one team is a special existence with only 10 people. These people are carefully selected within the entire Magic Capital War Zone and the Magic Capital Academy. Song Yishan explained to Lin Feng, and then glanced at him helplessly and continued. Originally, I thought you would enter one of the special combat teams, but I didn't expect to enter the first team directly. This was something he didn't expect. I was also surprised when I received the news that Lin Feng had entered the first team last night. Although Lin Feng is indeed very special, it is still a little reluctant to enter the first team. First of all, the realm is unpleasant. Door new. It had been almost a month, and he was still staying in Menxin, and Song Yishan wondered if Lin Feng was cultivating. How is this team different from the others? Lin Feng asked. Seeing Song Yishan's appearance, the first team should be a very special existence. The first team is undoubtedly the strongest team in the special combat team. The other teams have a maximum of 20 people, but there are only 10 in the first team, and someone joins the first team, which means that the last person in the line will be kicked out and go to the other teams. So, I don't need to say more about what you have to face when you enter the first team. Song Yishan glanced at Lin Feng and said. The implication is to prepare Lin Feng. Lin Feng nodded, and then asked, does Teacher Song recognize Du Hyaming and Fang Dahai? Yes, they are people from the Special Operations Team. Song Yishan said. This time you enter it is very likely to face one of them, you have to be careful. Lin Feng, you mean, there's a good chance I'll replace one of them? That's right, I'll drop obediently. What kind of monsters are in this special combat team? The 7-star Gate Master was actually at the bottom of the line. What kind of monsters are at the front of the line? Is it really good for me to enter such a monster team with a small door? Then Teacher Song, what do I need to do? Like challenging them, taking their place and so on? Lin Feng asked. Knowing oneself and knowing the other will not be lost. Although they know Du Hyaming, they don't know very well, and if they really want to challenge them, they can be prepared. This is not necessary. You are already a member of the first team, and one of the two of them has been transferred to the other team. Song Yishan said. Du Hyaming and Fang Dahai's rankings were very close, so he didn't know who was transferred from the team, and Lin Feng couldn't help but breathe a sigh of relief. That's good. I thought I had to challenge them. Don't be happy too early. Although there is no challenge, they will definitely come to you for trouble. After all, no one wants to fall out of the first team. Although the first team is dangerous, it has more benefits, and some heavenly materials and earth treasures that are helpful for cultivation have the right to obtain priority choices. Song Yishan reminded, let Lin Feng not take it lightly. I know Teacher Song, they are coming, and I won't be afraid of them. Lin Feng said. Saying goodbye to Song Yishan, Lin Feng came to the cultivation tower and directly entered the second layer. Last night's battle made him know where he was inadequate. The first is that the realm is too low, and secondly, there is nothing they can do to deal with speed-type opponents. Although you know your weaknesses, you can only take it one step at a time. Let's improve the realm first. I don't know if the second layer can help me break through. Lin Feng murmured. There is still a difference between the second layer and the first layer, where a trace of pressure can be felt. After cultivating potions and summoning gate cultivation methods, everything was ready. Lin Feng once again plunged into cultivation. Special Operations Hall. When Du Hyaming came here to hand in the task, he found that his name had fallen out of the team. Hey, where's my name? Du Hyaming exclaimed loudly. What used to be 10 names on the ranking list has now become 9. And Fang Dahai's name was last, but he didn't have his own name. Brother Hyaming, have you been kicked out of the first team? Wang Shan came over and asked. I heard that you failed your mission yesterday, so you shouldn't be kicked out of the first team because of this incident. No, the first team has always been 10 people, and if no one else comes in, it is impossible to fall out. Du Hyaming was a little panicked, but he had worked hard to enter the first team, and now he was kicked out, and he naturally felt uncomfortable. No one is going to be in the first team. Many people leaned over, curious about Du Hyaming's kicking out of the team. It's impossible. Someone wants to join the first team, how can I not know? And even if I want to kick someone, it will be that gorilla, how can it be my turn? Du Hyaming was a little unconvinced. His own ranking is 9th, Fang Dahai is in 10th, how could he be kicked out? It doesn't make sense. Du Hyaming immediately asked someone to manage and ask clearly. I know the question you said, it is indeed someone who wants to enter the first team. Who it is, I have not received specific information here. However, as for why you were kicked out of the first team, it should be that your mission failed yesterday, resulting in the death of a teacher, and the ranking has fallen to the bottom. Lu Yan explained. If I know who kicked me out, I have to repair and cultivate him. Du Hyaming said angrily. Cultivation Tower. Lin Feng completed his cultivation, but the realm was still stuck in the 2-star gate new. Although the realm has not improved, the foundation has been consolidated a lot. Still can't. Lin Feng was speechless, and none of this had broken through. Lying on the resting bed, Lin Feng thought about how to break through. Lin Feng suddenly got up and seemed to have thought of something. Isn't the repair room just right here, soundproofed and undisturbed? Lin Feng found that the best environment was around him, and he used to go out to find a fart hotel. Although it is a little simpler, it is better than my own small house. Well, just like that, call Jasmine out and ask if there is any good way to break through. Lin Feng immediately had a plan. Summon Jasmine. Summoning the succubus is successful, deducting 1 million summon points. Close black lens bracket. Reiki recovery. Get the succubus at the beginning 48. Reiki recovery. Get the succubus at the beginning chapter 48. Magic City. The most terrifying place in the demon world. This is a man's paradise, but also a man's nightmare. It is said that none of the men who entered could come out alive, and what happened in the whole demon world knew it clearly. The forest of desire, the pink fog pervades the induces the lost to enter, and from time to time there is a faint, heart-pounding sound in the forest. What's wrong, sister? Lily stretched her waist, and her lazy look made people get bloody. Almost perfect body, there is not a trace of flaws on the body, the coquettish look makes people want to catch her and play hard. Summon the Lord, call me again, Jasmine said, her eyes shining with anticipation. Almost a month has passed since he was last summoned. Really? Lily jumped up, and the silk that had been covering her body slipped off, revealing a body that was enough to bleed to the point of shock. It's a pity that no one can see this scene. Jasmine nodded, expectantly and a little nervous. Sister, you must seize the opportunity this time, this summoning master is not simple. You must not let him run, and besides, I remember everything I told you before. Lily said with a straight face. Jasmine's face turned red and said, Sister, you have said it many times, I will work hard. What is called will work hard, is a must. Lily flicked Jasmine's braincase and said. However, you can follow your method if you want, I believe that there is no one in the world of my sister's charm that a man will not sink. Lily smiled lightly. This smile is enough to make everyone in the world crazy. Jasmine nodded. The light comes on. Oh, by the way, remember to bring me some gifts. At the moment when Jasmine was about to disappear, Lily quickly shouted. I almost forgot about such an important thing. When Jasmine heard this, her face suddenly turned red to the root of her ears, and before she could refute, she disappeared into the city of Succubus. I really want to meet that human. Lily sighed. It's a pity that she doesn't have such an opportunity yet. Cultivation room. The black wind rolls up, just like Jasmine's first appearance. However, this time it made Lin Feng feel a little dry mouth, and his body moved unconsciously. It's so top before it comes out, can I hold it? Lin Feng murmured, took a few deep breaths, and tried to keep himself calm. Summoning her out by himself, she should also be regarded as her master, how can she show a pig brother look? Not to mention making the other party anti-customer oriented. Did you summon me, my lord? Quote. There was a charming and sultry voice in the black wind, and just the sound was enough to make people explode. SSS level succubus, really strong, the person is almost gone. Lin Feng secretly said, fortunately he just withstood it, otherwise he would be finished. But what made Lin Feng feel strange? The difference between Jasmine's first and second time was too big, and she was not so unbearable the first time, but this time she was so embarrassed. In fact, Lin Feng didn't know that this was deliberately done by Jasmine, and it was her sister Lily who asked her to do this. The black wind disappeared, and Jasmine appeared in front of Lin Feng. The moment Jasmine appeared, Lin Feng's whole person was stunned, time and space seemed to stop, and even blood seemed to stop flowing. Perfect face, perfect body, not the slightest flaw on the body, like a body carefully carved by heaven. Seeing Lin Feng's frozen look, Jasmine couldn't help but rejoice. It seems that his efforts have not been in vain. A trace of warmth came from his nose, which added another fire to Lin Feng's originally hot body. Bright red liquid runs down. Lin Feng was still ugly in the end. Ah, you're hurt. Jasmine saw Lin Feng's nose bleeding and quickly came over to treat him. No, it's okay, it's just a small injury. Lin Feng quickly refused, but still took a step slower. The blood stain was wiped away by Jasmine. Summoning Lord, what are you calling me to do this time? Jasmine asked. She noticed that Lin Feng did not seem to be in danger. Is it trapped here and can't get out? Jasmine thought to herself and looked around. It is not without this possibility, the summoning master's strength is too weak to break this cage. Lin Feng silently recited the 3-character sutra several times in his heart, and the heat of his body barely dropped a few points. Stretching his clothes a little to hide his embarrassment, he patted the edge of the bed and said, "Come and sit here, I have something I want to ask you." Jasmine looked at where Lin Feng was sitting, and her face turned red again. Men, beds, then call yourself over. Ahem, it's not what you think, I called you here this time because I want to ask you. Lin Feng blushed and said, "The cultivation room is equipped with a bed, how come there is not even a table and chairs, how bad it is to misunderstand." Jasmine sat next to Lin Feng, looking shy, like a little girl who had never heard of the world. It was hard to imagine that she was a succubus that made the world crazy. Lin Feng took another deep breath. Jasmine's body fragrance almost made him lose his guard again, and the elongated clothes were almost unstoppable. Lin Feng knew very well that if he threw down Jasmine now, the person who died would definitely be himself, and he didn't need Jasmine's situation. Just sharpen your wool, you can't eat hot tofu in a hurry, you have to take your time, it's all your own anyway. Lin Feng secretly said, not only admonishing himself. Summoning the Lord, what is it? Seeing that Lin Feng did not speak, Jasmine had to ask. Inhaling again, Lin Feng spoke. You should have noticed my realm, do you have any good cultivation methods? Jasmine glanced at Lin Feng and found that his strength was indeed a little weak. The last time we met, Lin Feng had just awakened, and now it has been almost a month, but it is still just a new door. Jasmine thought for a moment and said, I have a way to improve your realm, but it will cause some difficulties to your future cultivation. It's okay, just tell me. Lin Feng patted his chest and said frankly. Yes, okay then. Jasmine blushed slightly. What is it? Lin Feng just spoke, but Jasmine kissed him directly. Lip to lip. Lin Feng's head was instantly empty, and he couldn't even detect the crazy influx of spiritual power into his body. Jasmine's eyes couldn't help but enlarge, and then gradually became confused, instilling spiritual power for Lin Feng and helping to forcibly improve the realm, but she didn't expect the opposite. It's fierce and hard to resist. Jasmine subconsciously stretched out her hand, but was opposed by Lin Feng. Lin Feng woke up slowly, and he actually fainted. Fail. Looking at Jasmine on the side, Lin Feng couldn't help but mutter, is this my win? Quote. Although it was Jasmine who attacked first, she finally took the initiative herself. Unexpectedly to Samsung Gate knew. Quote. Lin Feng was a little surprised, kissed and promoted. And such a good thing. Jasmine woke up. She didn't expect to just kiss Lin Feng, she actually fainted, and naturally didn't do anything after that. How much has the realm improved? Jasmine asked with a red face. She couldn't understand why she would take the initiative when her strength was stronger than Lin Feng. And the spiritual power that poured into the body at that time. Good, raised 1 star. Lin Feng did not notice the doubtful look between Jasmine's eyebrows, and said happily. It's been a long time, and finally it's been a star. Jasmine. Her eyes were full of incredulity. Such a huge amount of spiritual power has only boosted 1 star. Isn't it supposed to reach what you humans call the realm of the Great Master? What's going on? Reiki recovery. Get the Succubus at the beginning 49. Reiki recovery. Get the Succubus at the beginning chapter 49. Although the realm has improved a little, it is still stuck in the door. It's a little weird. Or, quote. Lin Feng asked tentatively. Noticing Lin Feng's gaze, Jasmine asked with some hesitation, Summon Lord. Jasmine's coquettish look made Lin Feng's breathing a little heavier. Lin Feng nodded. At the same time, he kept meditating in his heart. This is all for cultivation, this is all for cultivation. Jasmine lay on the bed tired. Lin Feng licked his lips, as if he was aftertaste, and then his brows couldn't help but frown. The realm is still stuck in Sangsingmunshin. There is no promotion. No effect. Although I can feel that my whole body is full of strength, my realm has advanced by the slightest. Is there no way to break through? Lin Feng thought of a possibility. It seems that at the beginning, he seemed to faint, but this time he didn't. Although Jasmine had spiritual power to get through, but it was not as strong as at the beginning, but it only played a role in consolidating the foundation. Jasmine, try again, Lin Feng asked with a smile. Jasmine continued to consume the spiritual power transmitted by Lin Feng, and it took a moment to recover, and when she heard that Lin Feng had to try again, she couldn't help but be afraid. Summon the Lord, spare me, begged Jasmine. Jasmine is simply foul like this, not giving people a way to live. But reason triumphed over desire. Lin Feng did not force Jasmine. After all, it has been twice, and it may affect Jasmine's cultivation. Forget it, wait for next time. Lin Feng is not reluctant. Anyway, he knows the method, and his summoning points are very abundant, and he can meet at any time if he wants. Hearing that Lin Feng did not continue, Jasmine breathed a sigh of relief. Two powerful spiritual power invasions, raging in her body, almost couldn't stand it. If she did it again, she was afraid that she didn't know what she would become. Jasmine sorted out the clothes that were messed up by Lin Feng and said, "Summon Lord, I should go back." Quote. "Ah, so fast." Lin Feng was a little reluctant. "It's good to stay and drink tea and chat. If you don't go back, my sister will be worried." Jasmine also doesn't really want to go back, but not going back. "You still have a sister?" Lin Feng's eyes lit up. Jasmine nodded, but didn't want to talk more. Since Lily knew about Lin Feng, she wanted to come to him from time to time, and Jasmine was really afraid that her sister would mess around. After all, goodbye. Jasmine was just about to go back, but suddenly stopped, reached out and grabbed in front of Lin Feng, and a black aura fell into her hand. "What is this?" Lin Feng was stunned. This black chi seemed to be on his body. "This is a tracking mark, hidden deep in the summoning lord's body. It should have been placed a few days ago." Jasmine said. "Tracking imprints." The other day, Lin Feng's eyebrows sank, and he suddenly thought of who it was. Shadow Ghost. Is it convenient to know your location and come and kill yourself at any time? But the time is not right. Summon the Lord. Do you want me to help you solve him? Jasmine asked. This time I didn't do anything here, but I got so many benefits from Lin Feng, I always felt a little careless. Do you know where this ghost is now? Lin Feng asked rhetorically. Yes, through this breath backtracking. Jasmine said. The owner of the breath is very weak, and it is very simple to locate the position of the other party in turn. After a while, the black chi quietly changed. Summon Lord, when you get close to each other, the imprint will shine, you need to be careful. Lin Feng still didn't let Jasmine make a move in the end, and such an opponent can only be solved by himself. Thanks, it's just a trifle. Jasmine shook her head. Summon Lord, sister asked me to help her bring some gifts back, can you? Jasmine remembered Lily's request. At the mention of the gift, Jasmine's face couldn't help but blush. A gift. Lin Feng scratched his head. It seems that there is nothing on his body that can be handled, or do you want to buy it now? If not, forget it. Jasmine said, seeing Lin Feng's embarrassed look. If you don't mind, this is for you. He was already poor, and naturally there were no valuable things on his body. In the city of Succubus, Jasmine returned here. Sister, you are finally willing to come back, I thought you would not come. Lily said with a melancholy look. 3 days have passed since Jasmine left until she returned. 3 days is enough time for a lot to happen. Sister, you disappointed my sister too much. Sensing that Jasmine was back intact, Lily knew that she had messed things up again, and couldn't help but shake her head for a while. In 3 days, even this simple task could not be completed. Jasmine blushed and said, I have my own way, sister, you don't have to worry. Quote. Boom. The power of feedback fell, and Jasmine's strength grew again. This time actually improved so much. Lily couldn't help but exclaim. This time the improvement is too much compared to the last one. After receiving and refining, Jasmine opened her eyes and explained, actually, it's the same as the last time, but... Jasmine said what happened between herself and Lin Feng. Hearing this, Lily was shocked and envious, and at the same time educated Jasmine. Such a good opportunity was actually not seized. By the way, sister, this is a gift for you. Jasmine took the gift out and interrupted Lily's preaching. Gift. Lily was surprised. Seeing Jasmine come back intact, she didn't expect a gift, but she didn't expect it. The gift is ordinary and there is nothing brilliant. This is the gift you brought me. Lily asked as she held Lin Feng's clothes. That's right, a piece of clothing. Give gifts, send clothes, forget it, but how to send a boy's clothes? Collect it. Jasmine nodded. Lily was speechless for a while, but she accepted it satisfied. After Jasmine left, Lin Feng also walked out of cultivation. Did you forget my birthday? As soon as Lin Feng came out, he heard Zhang Meng's resentful voice. Munger, why are you here? Or rather, isn't your birthday on Saturday? It's not there yet. Lin Feng said. Are you cultivating stupid? Zhang Meng said with a puffed face. Lin Feng took out his mobile phone and looked at it, only to find that he had been in the cultivation room for 3 days. Munger, I finally found you, you were really here. Zhang Jing came over, and Zhang Meng has been waiting for Lin Feng to come out these days. Lin Feng just wanted to say hello, but saw a faint light in his hand. Reiki recovery. Get the succubus at the beginning 50. Reiki recovery. Get the succubus at the beginning chapter 50. To compensate me, you are going to accompany me all day today. Zhang Meng ran around the playground like a cheerful elf, like a child who would never grow up. Yes, as long as you are not tired, I will always accompany you. Lin Feng said. Munger will be like this as soon as her birthday comes. Zhang Jing explained. It's okay, it's a rare birthday, and happiness is the most important thing. Lin Feng said, with concern hidden in his eyes looked at Zhang Jing from time to time. Zhang Jing is that shadow ghost. He has not been able to react until now. Because it was so sudden. If Zhang Jing was really that shadow ghost, how could he not feel it after getting along with her for so long? Did something go wrong? However, remembering the shadow ghost's powerful concealment ability is not impossible. What's wrong? Do I have something on my face? Zhang Jing noticed that Lin Feng had been staring at her face couldn't help but blush, and asked in a low voice. No, I just haven't seen you for a few days and found you beautiful again. Lin Feng said with a smile. The smile is very infectious, coupled with the effect of evil charm, which is enough to make girls crazy. Of course, he would not directly ask Zhang Jing if he was the shadow ghost, but he was a little more vigilant in his heart. Zhang Jing was stunned, her face turned even redder, her body rose a little hot, pinned her head to the side, and said, Today is Munger's birthday, you can keep these words for her. Ah, Lin Feng, you are teasing your sister again, today is my birthday, and you belong to me today. Zhang Meng ran over and pulled Lin Feng to his side, and said very domineeringly. Then he looked at Zhang Jing again and asked, Sister, you should have no opinion. Zhang Jing was speechless for a while. If you like him, just say it bluntly, use me to build a bridge. It's not, my sister actually likes Lin Feng, right, but she didn't say it. Zhang Meng shook his head and said, Hey, it's good that my party is also here, can you pay attention to it? Lin Feng shouted in his heart. Listening to their sister's conversation, it seemed that they did not treat him as an outsider. Is the relationship so decided? It is good to ask the parties whether they agree or not. Okay, I'll lend it to you. Zhang Jing finally couldn't resist Zhang Meng, so she had to follow her meaning. Zhang Meng smiled, took Lin Feng's hand, and said, Lin Feng, let's go on a roller coaster, I've never sat on it. Zhang Meng pulled Lin Feng straight to the direction of the roller coaster, and on the way to pull, a gust of wind blew through, Zhang Jing's long sleeves fluttered with the wind, and Lin Feng accidentally saw a white bandage wrapped around his arm under his sleeve. Hurt? How did it hurt? And this location? The position of the arm injury was almost the same as the position where the heavenly stick hit the shadow ghost at that time. Zhang Jing noticed Lin Feng's gaze, immediately looked away, and pressed down the hanging sleeves. Wouldn't you? Lin Feng discovered the seriousness of the matter. Imprint reacted, the wound on his arm, and Zhang Jing's dodging gaze. Could it be that Zhang Jing is that shadow ghost? Or did the shadow ghost replace her and came to kill me? Countless speculations popped up in Lin Feng's mind, but no matter which one, the most dangerous was Zhang Meng. Looking at Zhang Meng's appearance, it seems that she did not notice her sister's abnormality. Check Zhang Jing's information, Lin Feng murmured. Name, Zhang Jing. Realm, Door Master, 3 stars. Awakening, Xuanqi Sword Instrument. Looking at the information that appeared in front of him, Lin Feng couldn't help frowning. Did I guess wrong, or was she able to hide it from the system? Lin Feng didn't know, but he had to investigate clearly. He knows the abilities of the shadow ghost very well, and he can't let this time bomb stay around, otherwise he won't know when he will die. Lin Feng, why do you look absent-minded? Zhang Meng asked while licking the ice cream. She found that Lin Feng's mind was not on her at all. How come, today to say that playing with you for a day is a day? Lin Feng pinched her little face and said. For a whole afternoon, Lin Feng was playing madly with Zhang Meng, but most of his attention was on Zhang Jing. After observing for an afternoon, Zhang Jing was no different from usual, and did not make any moves. It's cool, it's the happiest birthday I've ever had. Zhang Meng sat on the bench and leaned on Lin Feng to rest. Tired, just be happy. Lin Feng scratched Zhang Meng's little nose and said. Let's get a drink. Zhang Jing bought milk tea and came back. Lin Feng took it, and then asked intentionally or unintentionally, Zhang Jing, I just saw that your arm seems to be injured, it's okay. Quote. Bang. Zhang Meng was just about to take the milk tea, but was knocked over on the ground. Munger, why are you so careless, really? Zhang Jing blamed, and then handed over his cup, drink mine. Quote. Thank you, sister, Zhang Meng said with a smile, but there was sadness hidden in his eyes. Zhang Jing sat down next to Lin Feng, slowly rolled up her sleeves, and said, this is what you said, no wonder you have been peeking at me today. Lin Feng was a little surprised, he thought Zhang Jing would hide it. The tender white arm was exposed, and the forearm was wrapped in layers of bandages. Same location. Lin Feng raised his vigilance to the extreme, teleported in his hand, and the summoning was also activated at any time, and if something happened, he would immediately take Zhang Meng to escape. The bandage slowly slipped off. Lin Feng's eyes were also staring, only Zhang Meng pinned his head over, his eyes flashed with a strange light, and he didn't want to see this scene. One piece of green, one piece of red. Pieces of bruises were all over Zhang Jing's forearm, which looked very scary. I was beaten 3 days ago, I didn't want you to know, but I still found out. Zhang Jing showed a faint smile, but it made people feel a little desolate. 3 days ago, Lin Feng was stunned, wasn't this just the time when he met the shadow ghost? Who caused your injury? Lin Feng continued to ask. He was almost certain that Zhang Jing was the shadow ghost. After all this is too coincidental, everything coincides. It's father. At this time, Zhang Meng, who had been silent, suddenly spoke. Father. Zhang Meng their father. Lin Feng was surprised. If Zhang Jing said it, he would definitely sneer in his heart, but these words came from Zhang Meng's mouth. That day, when we went back from shopping, I happened to meet my father when he came back, and when he saw that I didn't practice well but ran out to play, he wanted to beat me, but my sister helped me block it. Zhang Meng said, with tears and fear in his eyes. When Zhang Meng mentioned her father, Lin Feng could clearly feel her instinctive fear of her father, and her whole body was cold. Father Zhang. Lin Feng heard a little. He is a highly interested person who can do anything to obtain benefits, and it is said that he can give up his daughter without hesitation for the sake of benefits, but it is said that it is a rumor and has not been confirmed. After all, this news is 20 years, Zhang Meng and they have not yet been born. Ah, it's so late, my father is not here for the past 2 days today, you have to come to my house to help me celebrate my birthday. Zhang Meng exclaimed, and found that it was already late. Then the whole person stuck to Lin Feng's body, close to his ear, and blew out. You can live if you want to. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe.